Hey, we're live again. My name's Wilda Kier, and today we're going to be working in those little nine dots over there on the side by your little picture in the right hand side. We're going to go into the Notebook LM. And if you have never used it, today's your day. And if you've used it before, I hope that I show you something new. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to go in and I'm going to show you. We're going to create a new one. And there are those lovely dots. So if you don't know where it is, you go to there. Those dots are apps. And here is the Notebook LM. Brings me to that page. And then we're going to click on Create New. And today we are creating inside the notebook. We're going to use one of your assets, one of your intellectual properties, a PDF, an ebook, any type of form, anything that you would like to create another item from. And so what that means is I'm going to show you how to upload. I am going to upload. Let me see, is it this? I just had a new, is it on coaching? Let's see, with document. I think it's this one. Let's see. All right. So this one is on Paperback Formatting Essentials, a guide to KDP interior design. It's excellent. So right now there's one source. We could add several sources. We can also add websites, or you could search for different resources. And what I want you to know about what it means source, it means that this particular tool is not searching on the internet. It only does that when you click on the world icon. Otherwise, everything that's in the studio is made from the information from this particular source. So it's not adding anything. It is totally information that you're going to repurpose into either an audio or a video overview, some type of report, a quiz, an infographic, a flashcard, mind maps, which I love, and slide decks. So this center part right here is the chat. And over here, I showed you the studio. So from this particular introduction, which is the Paperback Formatting Essentials, a guide to KDP interiors, I'm going to hit audio. I'm going to ask it to do a deep dive. I'm going to have it default as medium. And I'm going to say, I want a female voice over, and you could put whatever voiceover you'd like. And I want it directed to CEOs because those are my clients and coaches. So you can have it direct to anyone you like. And then I'm going to be very general, and you could be as detailed. I'm sure, I think it's 500 characters. So then the video overview, again, I would like it to be a comprehensive explainer again, because I want you to, for my client, I want them to have an explainer. But you can, in this follow along, you could either put explainer or brief. I generally use classic because it's sort of basic, but look at all the choices. So you could choose whatever you like. And then what should the AI host focus on? I say what I'm going to tell it is focus on professional tips for CEOs and coaches, right? And it's a video, so I'm going to have it, I would like a female voiceover, and you could choose whatever you want. Even if you want two people talking, I think it will do that. Sometimes it does in podcast style. And I want it professional. I'm going to click. Usually the overviews take a longer time. I would like a report on this. I want to make it a study guide, or we can make it a blog post. Let's make it a blog post. So it's already, it asks you what language. I've always done it in English. And then it has act as a thoughtful writer and synthesizer of ideas, tasked with creating an engaging and readable blog post. And I'm going to say for CEOs and coaches. A popular online publishing platform known for a clean aesthetic. And again, I'm leaving this like this. So it's going to make that. I'm not going to do a quiz. I think I'm going to do a data table. I'm not going to do, well, I clicked it, so it's automatically. I'm going to have a slide deck, and we can do a detailed slide deck today. So I'm going to leave that. I'm going to leave it on the shorter side. And then I'm going to say, at a high level outline, and journey aimed at CEOs and coaches. And I want it professional. I'm going to put in branding, black, gold, white. So you enter your branding. And then I'm going to click. I'm going to hit generate. I'm going to ask it to do a mind map, and I'm going to ask it to do an infographic. And the infographic, I would like it instructional. I always choose instructional. All these other things look fun. And then I want it standard, but we could do it concise because sometimes it takes longer. Guide the style, color, focus, use blue color theme. So I want this geared for CEOs and coaches. Again, I would like it in black, gold, and white. And yeah, I'm not going to make it totally detailed. So you can create and be very detailed in your little chat spaces, but we're trying to get through this in the next few minutes. And I wanted to show you how you could take this document and make and turn that document into about 7 or 8 pieces of content. So while it's spinning, that means it's still creating. And when it stops spinning, it's not. So let's talk about the chat center here for a second. So it took the information that's just a brief. The transcript from a KDP University webinar provides a comprehensive guide on formatting paperback interiors. So it gives you like an 8 or 9 sentences paragraph. You can say this is good or not. So I'm going to say, okay. But I don't want to get into that, but I just click thumbs up. What are the core differences between trim size, margins, and bleed? How do I set up front matter like copyright and title page? What KDP tools or templates are best for my specific book genre? So I'm going to click that one, and it's scanning the text. Notice it's scanning the text. It's not going online. It's not going anywhere else. It's looking for information from the text, from the PDF. So whatever sources you have in this side, that's where it looks for the answers, and it pulls the information and puts it here. So let's quickly look at what this one PDF created. An executive publishing formatting guide. Define your dimensions. Build a protective fence. Structure your authority. It talks about title. It talks about the fonts. Great. I love it. And it's in my branding. Next, let's look at the mind map. Oh my God, I'm sorry. So a paperback formatting essentials, a guide to professional KDP interiors. So it usually defaults to this green, all these colors here. So actually this is nice. It talks about phase 1 and phase 2. So I could give this to a client. I could use this for myself. I could use this as a poster at an event that I'm trying to sell books at. That is great. Let's look at the different mind maps. So planning expectations, reader experience, genre-specific layout, standardized components, KDP jumpstart topic. So when you click to the side, let's see what else it created here. Beyond the words, it looks like the blog post. So beyond the words, 5 critical formatting secrets that can make or break your paperback. This is the blog post that was created from this introduction PDF. For many CEOs and high-level coaches, the primary focus is the message. There is a common belief that content is king, that if the ideas are brilliant, the presentation is secondary. However, as a book architect, I can tell you that a brilliant manuscript will fail if the reader is distracted by a poor layout. This sounds like a pretty good blog here, or newsletter. Excellent. Next, what else did we create? So we asked it to make a data table. And so from this introduction PDF, it created a table. I can expand this, and it created this data table. So it talked about trim sizes, margins, bleeds, fonts. And what I love about this is, back in the day, it used to take forever to create these things. I mean, it wasn't an easy process. And so now, what is this? 8, 10, 12 minutes? It created all of these things, which are incredible, which are professional, and you can show someone something. If you're doing it for yourself, You'll be prepared for an event. If you're doing this for a client, they're going to think that you spent days and weeks. Lastly, I have,
So imagine you spend like
I don't know
5
if you're going to
years
be able to
writing
hear
an
this.
absolute masterpiece.
Oh, yeah, the dream.
Right. You've perfected every single sentence. The character arcs are flawless.
So
The
it
climax is
made a
breathtaking.
21
You poured your whole soul
minutes.
into it.
Exactly. So you finally upload the file, hit publish, and you order a physical copy for
And
yourself.
so I wish you
Best
could
feeling
hear
in the
it.
world.
Usually, yeah. But then you open that freshly printed book
Download
and you
it,
realize the
hear it.
massive industrial printing machine has literally sliced off the last word of every single page.
So right now we have, what's this? Oh, look at this. We finally received the executive publisher's blueprint. Again, in my colors. Beautiful. So when I'm in a presentation or when I'm talking to a client, I could have these things ready because you can download them or I can email them. If someone asks me, well, it says in the bottom Notebook LM, and if you don't want your client to know that you made them there, then you could download these into Canva and get and remove the Notebook LM logo. So I hope that this was a great experience for you, and I hope you got to follow along. Thank you so much. Again, my name's Wilda Keir.
Okay, I like that. I have someone in my email right now.
It says still live. Trying to end it. End it. Goodbye.